Hello viewers, this is Dr. Abraham Joseph from Money Matters. Today we are covering the ninth part of Introduction to Stock Market Trading Process. Today's topic is Major Global Stock Exchanges. In these major stock exchanges, we have taken only eight major stock exchanges plus two more I will tell in the second part of that. We are going to study name of the exchanges and the country. Then what is the index is called as, the operating time according to Indian Standard Time. Then index as on 9th April 2025. This aspect we will study, and also we will study the influence of global market on Indian stock exchange. How the global market will influence the Indian stock exchange and the share prices. So this is all about what we are going to study. Now let us study these things in detail. Hello viewers. On the ninth part of Introduction to Stock Exchange Trading Process, we shall concentrate today on the major global exchanges. Throughout the world, each country has got at least one or two exchanges, stock exchanges. Of course, a few countries have got only one exchange, and most of the developer countries and underdeveloped countries has got more than one stock exchange. In India, of course, we have two stock exchange, as you know. One is Bombay Stock Exchange, and second one is National Stock Exchange. Let us see the global leaders. First one, of course, naturally comes to the American exchange. The first one and the old one is known as Dow Jones Industrial Average. And this is the oldest one. This comprises of the 30 best companies that determines its index. So its index is known as DJIA, Dow Jones Industrial Average. Its operating time as per the Indian Standard Time is, it operates 7 p.m. and operates till night 1:30 p.m. according to the Indian time. And its index stood at 40,608. Yesterday it saw around 3,000 points up, perhaps the first time in the last 4 or 5 years such an increase. This is all because of Trump has withdrawn or temporarily given time for 90 days to implement it. So on account of that, there was a sudden surge of almost 3 points yesterday. The second one is called as Dow Jones or Dow Futures. Dow Futures is also an exchange wherein the derivative markets are being considered, derivative products are considered. It's called Dow Futures, and its timing was also almost the same, 7 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. and these American timings will vary once in 6 months depending upon the day times and all. For the time being, it is opening at 7 p.m. Sometime it opens at 6:30 also, once in 6 months based on the lighting system. Then we have New York Stock Exchange also. New York Stock Exchange, this index is called S&P. S&P refers to Standard and Poor index. So Standard and Poor takes into account 500 companies, the top 500 companies of US. Based on that, its index is decided. The index of New York Stock Exchange stands at again 40,608, whereas that of the future is 40,115. Then again there is a index, NASDAQ of USA. It basically takes into account the IT sectors. Its index is called as NASDAQ Composite. If the NASDAQ is increasing or decreasing, its influence is very much seen in the IT sectors of Indian IT sectors, Infosys, TCS, HCL, Wipro, etc. Its index is 17,124 as on 9th April 2025. Then comes London Stock Exchange, that is United Kingdom. Its index is called as FTSE. FTSE comprises of 100 best companies of US, UK. Its timing is 1:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Of Indian Standard Time. Its index is 7,982. Then comes Tokyo Stock Exchange of Japan. Its index is called Nikkei. It comprises of 225 companies, best companies of Japan. And its operating time is early morning 7 a.m. To 12:30 p.m. of the Indian Standard Time. And its index is 31,714. So we will see like that variations in different indexes. And next comes Chinese Stock Exchange called as Shanghai Stock Exchange. Its index is called as SSE Composite. Shanghai Stock Exchange, SSE Composite. Its timing is also 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Then comes its index is 3,187, and its index is called again, as I told you, SSE Composite. Next comes SGX Nifty of Singapore. SGX Nifty, why it is called Nifty is because in this stock exchange the Nifty shares are also allowed to be bought and sold. And as you know, in addition to this, I want to tell one more thing, is that is about German DAX, or it's called a DAX. Its operating time is 12:30 to 2:30 a.m. and its present index is 17,500. DAX, it is called DAX. Now, how these stock exchanges influences the Indian stock market or Indian stock exchange? Now, we have seen almost the major stock exchanges of the world, but most influential stock exchange of the world is Dow Jones Industrial Average, Dow Futures, and NASDAQ. Of course, New York Stock Exchange also. So, American stock is the leader most of the time, and remaining all countries are the followers. America is the leader, and including India. India is also the follower of that. What is the influence? Indian stock exchange is influenced by US market. Then let's say if the Dow Jones Industrial Average increases at least by 80 points on any particular day, its influence on the Indian stock market is approximately 30 to 40%. That is, say if it increases 80 points in Dow Jones, 30 to 40%, that is 25 to 30 point will be increased. That is, if the American Dow Jones increases by around 1,000 points, so in that case 350 to 400 points increase will be there. If it is less than 80, no much significant change will be observed. And SGX gives an early indication on how the Indian market will open in the morning before the market opens. So that's what's called as pre-market opening time. And normally the operating time of a stock exchange in India is 9:15 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. and pre-market opens at 9 a.m. to 9:07. For 7 minutes, it's considered as the pre-market open. So that's all about global stock market. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share, comment, and do see it again and again, at least 2 to 3 times. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.